Hey VSU, I'm Olive.
And I'm Lacey.
Valdosta State is not only an academic adventure, but it's a social experience as well.
From Greek life, athletics, concerts, student government, and over 200 other organizations, there's something for any and every student to get involved in here at VSU.
We dug deeper into VSU's history by researching the generational differences in social life and social issues from 1980 till today.
And the way in which this history has not only been on a constantly changing continuum, but how this history has also led us directly to our Valdosta State experience today.
We started our research with the online resources that are associated with the VSU Archives Department. After we found our base information, we visited the archives to further our research. To our surprise, VSU has not only been able to obtain records of the academic evolution of this institution, but also the social aspects as well.
We found that many of the student organizations that VSU has today were also prominent nearly 4 decades ago. Many distinguished sororities and fraternities that are currently on campus were also recorded in yearbooks in the early 80s, specifically Tau Kappa Epsilon.
Another aspect of our research was having the opportunity of interviewing VSU alumni. Patricia Gordon attended Valdosta State College in the early 1980s before it turned into Valdosta State University. Gordon said that student organizations back then were just as big of campus life as it is today, and that many of their meetings took place in VSC's student union.
And there were several organizations meeting at different tables and everything, and sometimes they would have tables put together.
Gordon's daughter, Buffy Reddick, also went here in the early 90s for her bachelor's degree. Reddick was present for the transition from Valdosta State College to Valdosta State University, and she touches on the social changes that occurred during this transition.
The largest thing I remember when it transitioned from Valdosta State College to Valdosta State University was a population explosion. As far as just in building the structures, they expanded.
When Reddick attended VSC in 1993, there was a presidential campaign and Bill Clinton was elected president. The college newspaper, The Spectator, did not lack any coverage of this national event. But even though it was recognized in the school's news, Reddick said that there didn't seem to be much political presence in the student life.
People were very private with their political views, and they were hesitant to share not only their political views, but even what was going on in our country surrounding politics at that time.
We found that certain controversial or political topics were recorded and discussed in The Spectator, but when it came to open discussion on these topics, students kept more to themselves.
Today, with the aid of social media, students are able to project their opinions on trending social issues more openly. This is just one of the biggest generational differences that we found between the 1980s and today.
Despite this difference, there is still a social commonality strung across the generations we researched. The genuine hospitality that greets you the moment you step foot on campus. There was and still is a general goodwill, and not just the sense of community, but also the sense of home here on Valdosta State University's campus.